I'm Sienna Bose. Welcome to my channel, Learning Builds Life. Today we are going to talk about transfer and transformation of energy and matter. And this is our next thing to talk about in biology. So let's begin. All activities like moving, growing, reproducing, all of these activities, and including other cellular activities, all are work. But what powers work? Energy. Energy powers all of the work, cellular activities, and our daily functions. Now, if you take a very simple example, for instance, most organisms take the heat and light energy of the sun. Heat and light energy. They take this form of energy from the sun. An example is the plants. Plants' leaves take in light energy from the sun, and they perform a process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. And in this process of photosynthesis, there is a lot of cycling of chemicals, and there is a flow of heat. In all of these cyclic processes, like in case of photosynthesis, there is a regeneration of chemicals, but a flow through the entire process of heat. And in case of photosynthesis, heat energy comes in form of light and goes out of the ecosystem in form of heat. Now let us see how chemicals get recycled in a cyclic process and how heat flows out. We are again taking the same example in case of photosynthesis. Let's see. It all starts with chemicals in the soil. The chemicals in the soil, it all starts from there. Then the plants absorb these chemicals and also light energy from the sun. Plants take in these chemicals and convert them into food. They convert them into food. Like in case of photosynthesis, there is a production of sugars which are later on used by other organisms. And this chemical energy stored in food is then later on consumed by other organisms. Organisms consume energy stored in food. They consume the chemical energy stored in food, and after that, some organisms, like in this entire process of photosynthesis, obviously, there is going to be some leaf litter or dead organisms. What happens to those? Well, there are decomposers to do some work for them too. Decomposers like fungi and bacteria, consume dead organisms and leaf litter. Consume dead organisms and leaf litter. Again, this entire process, which the decomposers will do, this entire process again releases chemicals into the soil, which again plants take in, again organisms consume the chemical energy stored in food made by these plants, and the same thing the work for the decomposers. This tells us that chemicals are getting recycled in this cyclic process. And what happens to heat? Well, heat comes in through the ecosystem. Into the ecosystem here, in case light energy is coming in. Light energy comes in. And after all of these processes, at last, heat gets exerted. Heat comes out of this entire ecosystem. Heat is getting released. Over here, there is just a flow of heat out of this ecosystem, and that is how heat flows out of an ecosystem, and chemicals get recycled. Now you may take a look at the cyclic process and see how chemicals get recycled in these kind of ecosystems. In this case, we discussed about photosynthesis and how heat gets exerted in different forms of energy, like here, heat is getting released, and in some other systems, in different ways, energy can be released. Here we go. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and stay tuned for more videos about themes of biology. Thank you.